Kia ora and welcome to Astro Musical Interventions. This is a podcast offering expansive openings for the heart and mind. My name's Kāren, or Karena, and I live in Auckland in Tamaki Makaurau, Aotearoa. And I work here as a musician and as an astrologer. And it's through these combined lenses that I bring you this podcast of music and astrological insights. So today's episode 9 of the podcast, is called The Middle is Everywhere. And I've subtitled it as we are grinding through the Eclipse portal. Because here we are in the midpoint of a very powerful eclipse portal. The full moon total eclipse was last week. And the new moon partial eclipse is next week. And here we are in the middle of it all. There are so many dramatic events occurring around us on the world stage. It is impossible to make sense of it all. On the astrological calendar, Saturn has recently ingressed back into Pisces, with Neptune preparing to follow on October 22nd. And during the powerful dance of Saturn and Neptune in and out of Aries and Pisces, we are negotiating the degrees of the zodiac that signify the beginning and end points of the great wheel. They are additionally supported by profound sextiles to Uranus and Pluto, harbingers of creative and revolutionary change. Moving from 0 Aries back to 29 Pisces heralds a period of deep introspection. It's a perfect time for reflection and integration of all that we have individually and collectively expressed and experienced since Neptune first ingressed into Pisces back in the first week of April 2011. Can you remember what you were experiencing at that time? This was around the time when I left my job. I sold all my stuff. I bought a van, formed a street performance band with some exciting musical travelers, and we took on the moniker of Awakening Circus, or Circle del Despertar. I stumbled, I fell, and I finally danced through a hero's journey that took me into the mysterious depths of the Peruvian jungle and beyond. I had no idea what I was doing or where I was going. I was called into the mystery, and my heart answered one beat at a time. My friends wrote a song called "The Middle is Everywhere," and it was. And it is. I see this coming culmination period of Neptune and Saturn in Pisces as a time to harvest all my spiritual, emotional, relational, and artistic learnings of this period. Who am I now after such a deep immersion in Piscean energy? And what skills have I developed to bring to the table and share with my fellow life travelers? And you, kindred soul, can you locate the period of Neptune's first ingresses into Pisces in your own timeline? Can you find the evolutionary path, the hero's journey that fits your own narrative, spanning the last 14 years? Mercury was exactly conjunct the Sun on Saturday, September 13th. The god of communications was obscured by the overwhelming intensity of Apollo's rays. Now, any difficulties in finding the right words, or head fog and clouds between your ears, should give way to more peace of mind as Mercury continues to roll on through their synodic cycle. They speed through Virgo and enter Libra around 10 p.m. on Thursday, September 18, New Zealand time. And Mercury is the Roman equivalent to the Greek god Hermes, the hermaphroditic messenger between the gods. Hermes, the trickster, dancing around their brothers in circles, creating mischief, much to the delight of their father Zeus, the Greek equivalent of Jupiter. Wisdom holder Ingrid Kincaid shares a following ritual to center ourselves in the middle of our own lives in her 2019 book, Lost Teachings of the Runes. Here it is in my words. Stand in the middle of a circle, holding a ceremonial staff. Trace or draw a circle on the ground, in the air, with the eyes, or whatever way you feel is appropriate. Face the four directions of east, south, west, and north, and notice what is there. Perhaps in some direction you might call to mind your ancestral connections. In another, the plants and animal kingdoms, the oceans and the fishes, our future dreaming, whatever is important at this time. Trust yourself and make your circle strong with intent. Acknowledge what is above in the heavens and what is beneath in the soil. And then find your center point, exactly where you are standing, in precisely the right place and exactly the right time. Drop the end of your staff on the ground. Bring yourself fully into being here, right here and now, in the middle of the 7 directions. We are each the center point in our own lives. Each one of us as important as anyone else, living or dead, present, past, or future. Each one of us a gift from creation. Each one of us is responsible for our own reality. We cannot control other people. We cannot control external things. But we have full sovereignty over our inner world and our responses and reactions to other people and events. Chaos cannot throw us from our center unless we let it. May there be peace on earth. May humankind find the maturity to surrender to love, to reality. May we evolve further than we have so far. May we fall to our knees with gratitude for the gift of life. We take nothing with us when we pass from this incarnation. But the middle is everywhere. The Wheel of Fortune. Success and failure are happening at the same time. The wheel is spinning and you have no way to control where and when it will stop. You need to get to the center to learn to find the place in the eye of the storm where things feel calm enough to be able to assess your situation without drama. Life throws many things at us. We can only learn to work with it, with what is really there, and not what feeds our imagination. It's important to embrace the good with the bad and to avoid catastrophizing. There may be a sense of fate at this time, as though you are being carried along by external momentum and you have little control over the outcome. Eventually you'll see that the only real control we have in life is over our response to situations. Some things happen for no particular reason. How we respond is up to us. Remember to breathe. Take some moments out of the chaos that surrounds you for gratitude and rest. Find a sacred space and spend some time in meditation and prayer. Remember the daily practices that support you. nature walks, yoga practice, music practice, stargazing, whatever it is that gives you perspective. You've got this. Thank you for listening or reading, however it was that you found these words today. Blessings on your cycles, and may there be peace in your life, reflected in every breath, and in the smiles from loved family, friends, and strangers. Your likes and shares and comments and subscribes mean a lot, and thank you for your support. My astrology study group starts up again in October for the 5 Wednesdays of October 2025. If you're interested, please check out the link in the show notes. There's nothing quite like learning while laughing and seeing around the corners of profundity. It's a participatory wisdom circle, and there are plenty of interstellar tools for supports